Hey you guys, it's me. So it's Tuesday, it's 6:39, it's right after class. I talked to the professor after class regarding the meeting that I want to have on Thursday morning at 9:10. Um, so I want everybody to arrive. I want to say that it starts at 9:10 so that everybody that's involved can arrive there early. Um, so far I have Myra, Brittany, James, Hiroki, Malin, and Joseph that are going to be attending that meeting. I would like for you guys just to text message me at 424-234-0503 if you really can't make it or if you have questions about the room number. But I would really prefer it and appreciate if you guys would just get there as soon as you can around 9. Just assume that it's at 9 o'clock because the professor is going to be coming there at 9:30, and he doesn't want to arrive there if there's no one there. Um, Besides that, he was speaking with me about how those who come on that Thursday morning that he would just observe what we were just talking about. I know that a lot of you can't stay very long, but if you just can participate in some kind of discussion with me in the group, how just go over some pinpoints. But I think what we really should be covering for this morning one, since he's going to be there, is talk about essay like outlines and structure possibilities on the chapters we've done so far, or like that's something very similar to the one that we had that was given to us in class today. So what he responded was with that approach that I gave him that we would be covering. He told me that he would give us more information that was not on the study guide that he handed out today. So it would be very beneficial for you guys to come. Also, he said that he would be giving us like more topics to like particularly look at. So I'll try to, if you can't attend it, I'll make sure to be recording him during that so you guys could hear it on Thursday afternoon. The Thursday afternoon meeting will be approximately from 1 to 3:30. If you can't make it exactly at 1, that's fine. Just text me to see what the number is, but I really want everybody just to get there as soon as they can so that we can start studying. And just from now on, I think that the best way for us to start studying is for that person to go over their chapter. And now that we have the prompt or a familiar prompt in mind, we should definitely discuss possibility of essay prompts that we might come up and approached by. So I think it would be best if we all had a discussion about that too, and we can even do like pretend outlines of specificities like that we should be talking about if if it was in the situation we were in the final. I think that would be very beneficial for us all. Um, Besides that, the next meeting after this Thursday afternoon, because this Thursday is the actual next meeting. It's the third meeting technically, and we should be covering Italian neorealism, which is a very big chapter. So we're going to be have a lot of discussions on possibilities of essay prompts. French New Wave and major European filmmakers, particularly Spain, and Swedish filmmakers is really what we should be covering this week. So Thursday and Friday, if you can't make it Thursday, definitely be coming Friday because um, we really needed to start really cracking down and specifying and even making flashcards in the group studies. So it'll be more beneficial. So like when we're done with the study group, you can take it home and you won't have to worry about going over your notes again because you'll just make the flashcards and you could just study with that. Besides that, yeah, if you guys could just bring your notes if you guys are coming Thursday morning. And remember, it's at 9 o'clock. I want everybody to be there around 9 o'clock, or 9:10. But I should be in the front part of that area. Um, but the professor will be there at 9:30. So whenever you guys can, make it as fast as you can. We probably won't be in there for very much of a time. Probably, I would probably say the professor is probably going to be there no more than 30 minutes. Um, Besides that, if you guys could just send me your notes as soon as you can so that I can give you the rest of the chapters, because there's some of you guys that still haven't gotten any chapters. And yeah, just so we can just continue this study group, and so it could be successful, that everybody just does their part, would be really great. But also a discussion from the last two meetings, actually three meetings that I had last week. We were discussing if you guys could just bring in questions for that chapter that was on the midterm. So, or just to look up the questions on the midterm covering your country, so that we could just write it down in our notes to like test ourselves at the end of it. I think that the best thing that we can also do was do a little pretend quiz test at the end of all of these chapters. So I think it's the weekend before the final on June 4th. I think that Friday or Saturday, or that Thursday, Friday, Saturday before the 4th, we should definitely have a study group. And I know everybody's going to be possibly available on one of those days before that weekend before the final. If we could just dedicate maybe like a good 4 hours of studying everything, covering everything, going questions, quizzing everybody on everything, going over essay prompt possibilities, and what you guys would possibly be able to write on the essays. So it's an easier scenario, so you guys can get used to it when we get the final. And from what I know, I think it's very, from what the professor told me, it specifies a lot from the text. So we really should be going over these study guides as soon as we can, so that we could focus on our essays. Besides that, there's going to be the extra credit opportunity on the 11th. I was thinking if you guys, if anybody's a part of that group is going to be participating in that, maybe we could just like set up a time so that we can maybe share, not share, but save each other some seats at that function, which would probably be, helpful for us. So, if you guys have more ideas about things, just comment back, and just email me. I want to make sure that everybody who I haven't spoken to or haven't said their name for the 9:30 a.m. Meeting will actually technically to you guys it's 9:10, but to the professor it's 9:30. I just want to know, for those who I haven't spoken to or I haven't said their names, if you can just email me or text me saying that you will be arriving. So then again, let me just say this one more time: 9 a.m. in front of the library. We're going to be meeting. Bring all your notes. We're going to be discussing essay possibilities, going over everything for the last meetings that we were going, a quick overview. Also, bring flashcards, all of your notes, everything that you could possibly do, that you want to ask the professor, not on specific things. I think if we just start discussing some of the chapters, he'll just come on and just like intervene with our discussion, and he will give us specific topics that he said that weren't on the study guide. So it would be beneficial if you guys came. So, yeah, I've talked a lot already right now. And, yeah, I'll see you guys Thursday morning. If not Thursday morning, I will see you Thursday afternoon at 1 to 3.